Hey everybody, it's Elizabeth and welcome back to the farm. It is now about an hour since we get back home from our vacation. It is sunset. It's late-ish. We've had a chance to unload the vehicle, start laundry, put all the essentials away. I came in and checked on the pool as soon as I got home, and it actually looks pretty good, so I'm going to show you here in a second. So us putting in 4 gallons of liquid chlorine before we left was a great idea. The water level, however, is too low to run the pump, so right now I have the hose in it and I'll be running it first thing in the morning, but it's really not that bad. Here's what it looks like. Hi, kitty. So not bad, just some debris in it, which is probably mostly from that big storm we had like the day before we left. I'll have to untwist this hose, but anyways, that doesn't look too bad at all. I wanted to show you this too. Look at how big the sunflowers got. I want to mention too, you're going to be seeing this video about 2 days after it was filmed, which is a day, you're seeing it a day after the pre-vacation garden tour, but it's actually been about 7 days in real life. So it's been about 6 days since I've laid eyes on the garden. But anyways, so this is really exciting. These are heading up. And that's just really fun. So we'll take a look at those, maybe in the morning. Neither one of our kittens ran away while we were gone, so that is fantastic. I'm a little tired because we did have a 12-hour drive home today. Cats are underfoot, needing attention. We stopped and played with them the second we got home. I did already glance at the kitchen garden, and what I want to mention is my cousin had told us that right when we were on our way home, that there really hadn't been any rain here at home while we were gone. So we're really curious to see how the in-ground garden is looking, because the kitchen garden had the sprinkler set up. So one thing is I've got to hurry and get through this tour, because then I've got to water all my landscape beds here, as well as some of my plants that are up on the porch, because now they have been 6 to 7 days with no rain. Here is what the kitchen garden looks like. Now these chairs were knocked over. I picked them up, and other than turning the water off, that's all I've done. One thing I found though was this hose was laying right there, and it was leaking at that joint, and it literally leaked in this bed the whole time. So cucumbers are super happy. Tomatoes, I mean, they seem fine. Sweet potato vines have grown tremendously. But that's a lot of water, so that's interesting. Otherwise, it should have ran every night at 8:15 for about 8 minutes, so I anticipated everything in here would be fine. I hope you can hear me over the cicadas. They're loud. We're loaded up with lots of sweet peppers, which is wonderful. Look at these guys. Cucumbers again. Oh my goodness, look at this. See if we can find some. Oh my goodness. Like, oh wow, there's a huge one. Look at that. I'm gonna need to go get a basket. I wasn't even thinking about harvesting while I was out here, but I probably should. My husband just left to go take the girls to their mom, so after he drove 12 hours, he's going to drive an hour and a half to do that. And so he is going to be so tired, and we both already agreed that we're just going to relax this evening. But like, this is some stuff, you know, like we have to do this. We have to do garden maintenance. There are those. I'm sure there's a ton over here. This side is like so hard to see because it's very heavy and weighed down. Okay. That might be it for now. We figured we would have like giant zucchinis in the in-ground garden. Wow, this cucumber. Okay, so this hanging pot is normally on the front porch, and I put it over here so it would get watered. And it is, I mean, it's okay. Looks a little sad. So I will be hand watering some stuff in the garden as soon as we're done with this video. Look, we had some jalapenos finally turn red. They've been getting huge and just not turning red. So we've been waiting and waiting. Still lots of green ones. Okay. So over here is my newer stuff I was more concerned about. This has been trying to die like this. What it is the dahlias in here are dying back, and the other plants that are in here with it are not. So this looks a little wilted down. Okay, that's decently dry. So definitely going to be watering all of this evening. Yeah, I just don't know if the irrigation got all the way over here or not. A lot of this stuff was fairly established. That looks good. Oh, look, here are sunflowers. Look how much they've grown. Oh my gosh, they've grown so much in 6 days. Oh my goodness, and look at the Kajari melons. Wow. They are up on the top and grabbing a hold of the lights. Come back down here, buddy. You can't go up there. Okay, that's better. So they're really filling out this vine nicely. I am so happy with that. I wonder if we're gonna see any fruits soon, because you see how many flowers are on this thing. Lots of flowers. Okay, over here we've got tomatoes. They've been growing well. Look, they grew so much as well because we did this strand of twine a few days before we went out of town. And now look at them. They're that much taller. That's insane. Our new blackberries in containers over there are doing good. This container plant looks a little sad. We've had green tomatoes on this one for a while now. This is an arm that looks like it's trying to break off, so we'll just pull it. We've got a little tiny guy down here. It's red. This one's turning, but I'm going to go ahead and leave it. Right here are our Chinese noodle beans. Wow, look at them, you guys. Wow. They've grown so much. That's amazing. Amazing. I love it. So definitely can't wait to water this stuff. Give it a nice drink. This is the area I weeded right before we went out of town. Bird bath is empty. Yeah, everything looks fine over here, but just could use a drink. Looks like we had some wind while we were gone. We had a tree limb fall. I'm just going to go ahead and drag that off really quick because it's all one limb. Well, I say that, but there's part of it. There are morning glories in containers. Don't get under my foot, Sterling. This is where we bring stuff in the tall grass. Look at the cats. I'm sure they've been like, where are our people? So curious. Yard doesn't look as bad as we expected it to, probably because it didn't rain while we were gone. We figured the grass would be all tall. Been held up good. Love this view. I'm going to detour over here. Look at these. These are watermelons. Those seeds for strawberry watermelons, I don't really know what they're going to do. But that's fun. They're growing. And that looks like mushrooms. Supposed to be carrots. How funny. These cannas are growing good. I need to move them. Here are some carrots. Looking okay. Looks like it's starting to be maybe hard to see. So let's head out to the in-ground summer garden. Check that out. I know the cats will follow me. Fighting daylight here. Alright. I'm a new garden tote. Just gonna carry this out just in case. We'll see what we find. Oh, you guys, our vacation was a blast. We'd never been to Panama City Beach, Florida before. It's near Destin. It's east of Destin. And we loved it. Oh my gosh. No wonder they call it the Emerald Coast. It is so beautiful. Like, it's so much prettier than Orange Beach. So, we're a fan. Right. We got lots of sunflowers. They were doing that before we left. I just hadn't showed you guys yet. Trying to fix my shoes. Look at these flowers. So, everything out here, you guys, has probably been like 10 days since they've had water. So, we definitely need to do that. My husband said he was going to try and do it tonight, but I don't know if he's going to feel like it or have time or what. And I'm going to water up by the house as much as I can. These are 2 tomatoes we lost most recently. So they're just still there for now. Look at the gourds. Oh my goodness. Look at them. They're just going crazy. I love it. I see a large birdhouse gourd. Let me show you. You see that? So cute. We got tomatoes. So I'm just gonna start picking. This is a plant. It's like an Italian variety, and they're like slicer salad tomatoes. And so they're pretty small. And we actually miss picking them quite often. So like this one is yucky. That's like totally our fault. It was probably ready last week. We just didn't do it. I don't know why. I think my husband overlooks this one because I always check it out. I'm always like, what's going on over here? It's really nice to come home from vacation and, you know, pick your own food. Like, it was just over here growing and doing a great job while we were gone. Some of these are bigger. Wow. These are good size for the variety it is. This plant has just stayed so small. My husband couldn't decide if he liked it or what, but to me, if it's going to produce and make a usable tomato, I mean, no, you can't like super easily make like, it's not a slicer tomato. Okay, Sterling, buddy, you're going to have to move. So you can't just easily make a sandwich, but, you know, you can slice it up and put it on a sandwich. Okay, that all just came off that one plant. I'm not mad at that. I am not mad at it. Okay, so these varieties are brandywines, and we harvest them usually when they're not totally ripe, so they don't do this. So we missed the window with some of these. Like this guy, I'll go ahead and bring him in. They're beautiful tomatoes. They get really big and lovely. These are gross. I'm going to pull these off. Just drop them to the ground. Oh, gross. Anyways, they're an heirloom variety, so they're not like pest resistant at all. So they tend to get a little funky if you let them ripen on the vine. Look at this, you guys. We're getting all kinds of goodies. That one's messed up. What are you crying for? Oh, Sterling always cries in the garden. That one's decent. I'm gonna cut that off. So, okay, I'm going to pick the tomatoes and I'll be back with you guys. If you can't tell, I came out here with my hair down. I do have a rubber band though, so I'm going to get that on and get this stuff picked. And then I'll show you what else is going on after the tomato row. All right, that's how many tomatoes we have so far. Check out my little baby gourd. Okay, so I'm going to hit up the yellow squash. I anticipate to have a good amount of these. They're just always good producers. Whoa. All right, gonna get to picking. Look at all these beautiful flowers at twilight. They're so lovely. Sun's going down. I am sweaty, but I really want to pop over there and look at the gourds and watermelons with you guys. I love this time of night or early in the morning when the vines and everything are flowering, because midday when it gets so hot, they close the flowers. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run through, I'm gonna pick everything, show you what I got, and then I'll show you like the really cool stuff, the gourds and stuff. Okay, you guys, this is the most I'm even going to be able to get because I grabbed the huge cucumbers and squash that we won't be able to use because they're so big. I'm running out of daylight, but we did have a decent amount of cucumbers. But I just want to show you some things because I'm going to have no light. So I can try to come out and pick some more in the morning. What was I going to show you? These gourds, oh my gosh, these cats are so underfoot. I feel like I'm just gonna fall. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Look at that. Look at that guy right there. I love these. Look at that guy. Oh my God, so cute. So cute. I saw one of them stripy ones from the other side, but I don't know that it was much bigger. Ooh. Look at this. I love these. They're so pretty. I'm going to have to come get pictures in the morning. Look. Baby pumpkin is what it looks like. How adorable. Oh, they were down here. Okay. It's getting so dark. Look at these guys. So weird shaped. But adorable. Love them. Okay, so I wanted to come over here and check out our pumpkins and stuff. Might need to turn my light on my camera. This is how dark it is. All right, that helps. Look at how much this arm has grown out in like a week because we mowed. There's one. Ah, look how cute. You can see it so much better with the light on. Okay. How fun. We're checking. I see some babies. I see an orange one in there. You see it? Gotta watch for cats because, of course, they're right here. Stepped on one's foot a minute ago. Oh, this guy. Look at that. Oh, and there's an orange one in. Oh, there's 2 orange ones in there. Isn't that just weird? I don't know. Butternut squash, maybe? There's my white ones. My little white pumpkins. This is the one I saw from afar. How cute. How adorable. Okay. Man, that grass was growing up in there fast. Okay, I don't remember there being a lot up here in the front. I see one over there. It looks like a squash, and it's like orange and like bumpy. Oh, here's one that's like a regular pumpkin. Cute. All right. Come around this side, and we've got the watermelons. Oh, I see another pumpkin, or another squash variety. Look at this guy. That's how big it's getting. I think that's the biggest one, at least it was. They definitely need some water. The water-loving plants. See here, you can see the bumpy orange weird one. There's another watermelon. There's another watermelon. There was lots of babies throughout here. There's one right there. This is where the variety changes, because see the stripes, and then we've got these white, these green smooth ones, and those have been, I think, pretty prolific, because you might not be able to see them all, but like there's babies all in here. There's one. There's one. There's one. We've got a sick one. Let's see. This is blossom and dry. And we've got one right here. That looks like a cucumber. That could be a volunteer cucumber vine. This is where my husband usually plants cucumbers. We've got another sick one there. So this area over here does not have enough calcium. So we need to amend that. Or at least treat the plants. You can treat them with a liquid, like a follicular spray that you put on the leaves. That will feed them. There's some more. So I need to make a note to do that immediately. Here's another vine that's grown way out here. Here's another, looks like a little gourd. This is a good sized vine. These fruit are probably hiding. I see some babies. Here's a baby. I see some weeds too, but that's lots of watermelon vines. So they're going to town. Wow. Looking pretty good. All right, you guys. Well, I cannot use my light on facing myself, but I'm going to head in with that big old bag. Poop. I've still got to water stuff in the kitchen garden. I'm going to have to just do that really quick. Maybe, you know what? I'm not going to. I'm just going to, I'll water that stuff early in the morning before the heat of the day, because none of it looks like it's just about to die. There is a slim chance of rain overnight or at like 5 or 6 in the morning. Oh my God, this bag is so heavy. Y'all, I'm going to weigh this when I get in, just so I can add down here at the bottom of the screen how much this dang thing was. Wow. Anyway, so, God, but I'm squishing tomatoes. I put them on the bottom of the bag. Not smart. Anyway, live and you learn. So, yeah, I'm going to water them in the morning, because my main concern right now is making sure the water hose in the pool gets turned off. And resting. Oh my God. I need to rest after a wonderful vacation. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'll probably be back with you guys in the morning when I'm out here watering stuff and checking on everything. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Anyways, I just want to thank you for being here and checking out this crazy dark garden tour. So I just realized I could probably turn my camera like this and you could probably see me better. Fairly starting to bug flu up my nose, because I can't see anything now because of this light. So that's it, y'all. I'm gonna wrap it up. This light is attracting all of the bugs. Oh, what a wonderful surprise in the garden. Very sweaty way to end the day. Thank you for being here. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. We love you guys. Mwah.